Hi, my name is Ben Stiers.
And I'm Casey McCormick.
And we're the co-founders of Randover Games. Today, we'd like to talk with you about our first official release, Cast and Capture.
In Cast and Capture, each player is a mage casting elemental spells to capture a variety of whimsical and wonderful fantasy creatures.
It's a fun, accessible card game for 2 to 5 players that sets up almost instantly and has endless replayability.
When we founded Randover Games, we figured it would be best to start off small, so we decided to update an old classic for a modern gaming audience. When I was a kid, I grew up playing a type of fishing card game called Casino with my dad.
Never heard of it? Don't worry, I hadn't either.
With roots stretching back to the 18th century, this is one of those rare games that is easy to pick up and play, but also contains a surprising amount of depth. It's the type of game that can grow with you. And as a new father, I wanted to make an enhanced version that I could play with my daughter as she grows.
That said, we didn't just want to slap on a new coat of paint or bolt on any unnecessary bits and bobs. We wanted to make a new game that we were proud of while not ruining the core that makes these games timeless. But considering how unfamiliar most people are with this type of game, now might be a good time to show you.
Let's do it!
Fishing-style card games like Casino are similar at their core to match games. Each player is dealt a limited hand of cards, and then more cards from the same deck are placed on the board that need to be acquired or fished out by using the cards in their hand. In Cast and Capture, we decided to change this up by building 2 completely distinct decks, one comprised of creatures that players try to pick up, and one comprised of spells that players use to pick them up. To capture a creature, a player must simply cast a spell that matches the creature's power and element exactly. To make this possible, every creature has a companion spell that precisely matches its element and power. We call this a direct match. However, with all the different creatures and spells in the 2 decks, it's rather unlikely you'll always be able to make a direct match. The first way we improve your chances is letting you blend spells. Through the course of play, you can combine 2 different spells, keeping the power of one and the element of the other, to create an entirely new spell that could capture a creature you otherwise couldn't. To further increase the possibility of making a capture, you can also combine any 2 active creatures together, using the power of one and the element of the other, creating a unique new creature. We call this creature grouping. You can even do both on the same turn. Finally, as you can only cast 1 complete spell each turn, players must always be on the lookout for the best possible play. Add in the fact that the spell you cast will capture all of the creatures and creature groups that it exactly matches, and players have to make sure they're always paying attention if they want to make the best of each turn. A game of Cast and Capture ends when players run out of spells or capture all of the creatures. Once it's over, each player counts how many creatures they've captured, and the player with the most is the winner.
So, now that you've seen the cards and some of the amazing creatures designed by our artist Chelsea Flores, you may be wondering, why Kickstarter?
Right? I mean, we have the cards, we have the art, we have the rules, we have the mechanics, we have, well, the game. However, the simple fact is that manufacturing is expensive, and it's way more than we have lying around. So we decided to come to you to get help making this a reality.
Also, the Kickstarter community is amazing, and we wanted to complete Cast and Capture alongside you. We wanted you to have the chance to see the game, be the first to own a copy, and maybe even see one of your own special creatures on one of the cards.
Exactly. If you look down to the right of the page, you will find all of our reward tiers, some of which could let you get a creature of your own imagining in your copy of the game, or even contribute to the expansion and get a co-designer credit.
So, thank you for coming to our Kickstarter page, and thank you for taking the time to watch this video. We are extremely excited about Cast and Capture and hope you will consider becoming a backer and building some fun with us.